Do you think that's a task you could help me with? Oh, money. Maybe I'll take that. Ta-da! This is incredible. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. You're drenched. He's so nice. Does it look a bit sad? I'll tell you what, that's a weed. Is that a weed? Ugh. Welcome to this week's instalment of ignoring things and hoping that they'll go away. That being the bedroom. I really can't be arsed. I'm actually feeling a bit poorly today. I think it's mainly to do with during my period next week. I've had like quite an intense week of like getting a load of work stuff, which is so exciting and really like filling my glass. But today, being Friday, which is normally like, Fridays are normally good for me because I think, oh, Andrew and I will end up just doing stuff together at the weekend because he's not here, there and everywhere. Even if we're doing work at the weekends, it tends to be together. But I'm just not feeling it today. And I've been sleeping in the other room because I've also been like a bit restless and stuff. So because I haven't really been sleeping in this room this week, it's just horrendous. There's dirty clothes on the floor, an ASOS parcel, which isn't even mine. Andrew's pretty good when he gets up in the morning, like he folds the bed back and it's all like nice and respectful. I'm not always on it. So I'm not pointing a finger here. He could probably open a shop with how many half-empty 𝐄𝐿 bottles are down the side of his bed. He doesn't finish one, he goes straight onto the next one and it winds me up. The dogs have been patient downstairs whilst I was tidying that room. When Andrew comes back, because he's in London again and was in London yesterday, the bed is really nice and made, clean bedding, so that we can both have a good night's sleep and have a nice weekend. And he's also got a really poorly back at the moment, so no doubt I'll probably end up sleeping in that room next door so that he can, I don't know, this bed is big enough, but I'm such a light sleeper, I just will not sleep if he's like tossing and turning or groaning and stuff. Just a preference of mine. But let's just stop procrastinating and crack on. I've also let you guys come upstairs because you've been in your crate for like an hour or so and I felt really bad. We do, because the bed got stripped on Tuesday or Monday and we're now on Friday and it's been, you know, sleeping in, we need to hoover this mattress. Do you think that's a task you could help me with? Right, dirty pants, they can get picked up. Right, that's a brand new bottle. Have a little sipperoo. Right, they're both almost full. Oh, money. Maybe I'll take that. Yep. Who's it? What are you doing? You've been on probation. Not allowed to come upstairs. You've been doing little piddles. Right, off. I'm going downstairs. Downstairs. Wow. Oh, Christ. Okay, it's wonky, can't be dealing with that. Right, I don't need to alarm anyone. The pillows are wonky. Ta-da! Boom, roasted. It's our top secret spray. It's not in fact this, it's my own concoction. Okay, that's definitely perked me up. It's not even that bad, I just know I'm gonna obsess over it. I seriously need to get a life. I could open a pillow shop. There we go. So I have my satin pillow cover. I try and wash regularly. And normally I have a throw at the end of this. That's downstairs. Not on the bed, please. Oh, here we go. I have made it to Sunday alive. I'm feeling a bit more perky. Saturday was a little bit of a write-off. I was just being really annoying because I hadn't seen Andrew for a couple of days. We did like a food shop, sorted out the house and things, and today we're out in the garden, and whenever I'm out in the garden I always forget to film something. I did some of the de-weeding in the garden, but now I'm going to start on my pots before the Formula 1 starts. Andrew is outside mowing, but we're also going to be doing some pressure washering, and I just kind of also want to know, what do you guys do at the weekend? Oh, as I've said a gazillion times, I'm not really much of a social butterfly, but doing stuff like this I find really satisfying and really grounding. Is that fair enough to say? I just like being in my own home not doing work sometimes, especially out in the garden. I love being in my egg chair. I love doing a little bit of gardening when I have the energy to do it. And when our seating and stuff is all nice and clean, pressure washed and whatnot, putting blankets on and putting the umbrella up and stuff is so satisfying to look at. It's looking horrendous at the moment, but that is what is on our list of things to do. I've de-weeded all my pots. There was quite a few actually. There's one I haven't done which goes on the table of the seating area, and that's just a small pot. A few discoveries. Some plants are no more. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pots, all different sizes that I need to fill. I'm thinking another hosta because they get more resilient as the years go on. I'm thinking more lavender because I love lavender, and some others that are names I haven't heard of before. I'll probably give Andrew's mum a ring, but it is looking good. Just some tidying up I need to do. Andrew has kindly lifted all of this up. We have found out our umbrella is no more, which I'm really upset about because it comes up and then drops down like that. And because you come down, hello Walf, you come down some steps from the top decking in here, that worked quite nice. Andrew wants to get a thing that goes across, but you'd hit your head here going in. There's lots of pee-pee marks everywhere. It's looking a bit sad at the moment, and these are not looking good. But we think a good pressure wash and we can tart it up. And we've got some lighting as well that I reckon we could get round here. And then at the top here, these are also them. Got my egg chair. It's just this really. It all just needs to get pressure washed and not smelly. Shall I put her inside, or are you letting that set for a bit? Yeah, they only tend to pee there. Something very special happened on Friday. Oh, my voice went a little bit then. I received something that was gifted. That's pretty darn cool, especially because it's from a virtual friend of mine called Emma. And I love Emma. I love what she does. From obviously the company that she has. I love her dog and I really love her lifestyle. So the fact that she reached out and was like, I want to gift you something. I was like, I've literally just got one of your jumpers in my basket. She's like, nope, tell me your size. I want to send you something in the post. I was like, that's really nice. I mean, I did say to her, I was like, are you sure? Like, it's quite funny actually. I get stopped in the street and I get a lot of like private comments whenever I wear this jumper. This one, it is freshly washed. I wear it all the time. I haven't been wearing it recently because it's been actually quite warm, and whenever I put on a jumper it's when I get cold and I'm sitting on the sofa, and that's downstairs, and whenever we do cooking, so like do dinner in the evening, your clothes just smell. We have an extractor fan and everything, but it's not like proper hooked up, so I just wear like a cheap Primark one because it means that I can't wear this for like days on end because it's going to smell of food. Whenever I wear it, people are like, where's your jumper from? And it literally says, thank goodness for dogs. I also had another one which was pink, and it was a circle of like dogs, and I think it says something else as well, but I got gel nail polish on it and then I got acetone to try and get it off, and it left a mark. I dyed it grey and it just didn't really fix it, and it was really annoying, so I wore it as kind of like a bit of a just a loungy kind of jumper, kind of similar to this, but it always just annoyed me, and this is why I hate like my OCD personality, because I fixate on things. My my friend Beth, who used to PT me, would always comment on my jumpers, and I was like, I've got one that I wear all the time, and this other one that she would mention, and I gifted it to her. I said she could have it, which she was over the moon with. It's just my go-to jumper. I'm really also particular about fabrics, how things feel, how things sit on me. I don't care if things make me look big or they're not as flattering or colour doesn't suit me or whatever. It's about how it feels. I love that this is grey. I love the pink detailing. I love that it represents something that's dear to my heart, and that's dogs. On to the main event. I have waited until now, which is Monday, and I feel really bad because I wanted to message Emma straight away and be like, I've received a parcel, but I'm not opening it until I can film it because this is such an honour. That took a lot of restraint, by the way. But anyway, it's Emma Warren Designs. She does really cool embroidery stuff, and she also does, I call it an anxiety jumper. On the thing here, it's got the same on there, but I think it's just a heart. But it says like, don't worry, which I really like, because if you're panicking and you're like sitting at your desk and you kind of like fiddle and you could look down and just see it, I really like that. Okay, I can already see a heart that says dogs. I had a feeling she might know this. Bitch, she's put something else in there too. This is incredible. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Look how amazing this is. Okay, I'm gonna try not to cry because this is really, really kind. I've got 2 doggy jumpers now. That is such a kind thing to do. If you are looking for a jumper, even like we're in England and the evenings get quite cold and nippy, and even if you're in shorts, it kind of reminds me of Cornwall. Whenever I'd go down to Cornwall, or even here in Norfolk, it's been such a hot day, and then you're going out to the pub or something in the evening, or going on an evening dog walk, and you keep in your shorts and your Birkenstocks, but you chuck on a jumper. It's not even massively, I wouldn't even say this is thick, but it's a really nice thin. It's a little bit fluffy on the inside, but it's really nice and thin, just to chuck it on. Oh, thank you so much, Emma. That is so freaking kind. She's done a note. How cute is that? I love a reusable bag. Hey Grace, I know you love and wear your older dog design sweater, so thought you might need a new edition. Hope you love, Emma. P.S. I love the vlogs. That is so nice. I'm not gonna get upset. That's really nice. I'm gonna put it on my pin board. Oh, it's just so cozy. Right, so 1 in, 1 jumper in. Oh my God, it goes with my nails as well. 1 jumper in. I've got to get another one out. 1 in, 1 out. That is my motto. Let me get real comfy. The inevitable happened. The vlog didn't go up on the Thursday. It's Friday and I managed to edit the vlog, and I'm thankful that I didn't stress myself out to do it on Wednesday or Thursday morning, because I'm not gonna lie, you maybe noticed, but my mood was very much off. The content wasn't fab. It was starting off to kind of be a bit of a reset vlog, going in the garden, and it just was a bit lackluster, I feel. More importantly, the weather is back. It's doing its thing. It's helping my mood, and I am planning, and Andrew and I are planning, on having a garden weekend. We are going to replace our parasol, and the cushions and seating area is still looking mega ropey, so we only really spend our time up here, and we have a big garden that the dogs play around in, but we don't really go down there. So the most that we tackle down there is Andrew gets the mower out. Weeding does need to happen, but it's not on the priority list. I have done my pots. I'm mega proud of my pots. I think we might go to Dunelm and get some throws. The cushions for the seating area are past their best, but I am going to finesse it with throws and extra pillows that I have, and just make it more inviting, because this weather apparently is going to stick around for a little bit That would be nice because it is summer, and my washing is currently outside drying, so it's all positive summery things that would be nice to just stay here for a while.
So there's only 2 left, right?
Yeah, Luna's got that out and she's just been sleeping on that.
Peace out, motherfuckers. Otherwise, we ain't gonna be barbecuing. We out of gas. We out of gas. Maureen, we're out of gas.
Maureen, we're out of gas. What have we got here, kitties? A cooling mat. Got one once, but it wasn't very good. It's been an alright start to the day. The grass is in full swing. Andrew's doing poo patrol. The sprinkler is out, so it means business. Andrew has put the table back together and the glass has been cleaned. All of these have been sponge washed. They just need to dry now. And I don't think they're going to dry by this evening, because we've also bought some blankets and cushions to cover them because they look a bit ropey. We have got a new parasol. Andrew went out this morning and just went shop to shop so that we could spend the afternoon together. And we have some guests. We've got Lolita. You're drenched.
I'm wet.
I'm wet. Andrew went out and did all the errands this morning. Parasol, the Broden. He did loads of stuff. Food shop.
Food shops.
Dunelm to get the cushions and stuff. I just need to move pots around. For me to... And that side. Push it that way. Oh yeah, these are nice. These are nice!
This is nice!
So if you could just lift... Pardon me. Oh, it does look cosy. A favourite.
Those as well, I think.
Ta-da! Oh, looks gorgeous. I'm not too sure on that corner, but this was a lot cheaper than replacing the pillowcases, replacing the cushions, also replacing the whole thing as it's coming apart. But at least if we ever did get a new one, we could reuse all of these. So, and I sprayed it with my concoction. It's looking great. Luna, what are you doing? You happy boy? You happy boy? Got my plants. Just need to think about what's going to go in here and here. That's going to go back on the table. Thinking maybe some lavender in there. Got some 2 empty pots here, and I think I want to put something in this pot as well. I had 1 peony this year. Yeah, it smells great. Still a bit more tarting up to do, but I'm all chuffed. Let's get a top view. Oh, hot. I've been lounging away with puppies whilst Andrew's been barbecuing. Look how good my burger looks. It is a chicken burger with cheese, mayo, and tomato, and chips. Nick Lolita. Yummies. This is what I've been looking forward to. There we go, in my corner with a coffee. This is my perfect morning scenario. I mean, it's a Sunday and 10:15, but yesterday was very wholesome, very lovely. Helen was with Danny at a true crime convention, and she had someone let her down on looking after the doggies and asked whether we could pop in and, you know, let them out, check in on them and stuff, because we're just, you know, in the similar area. It was a bit silly them being by themselves inside when we were going to be at home all day in the garden doing bits. So we had Lola and Diane over yesterday, a doggy play date, but today I have decided I am going to source some plants. We're going to do some potting, finish off this area. I'm also thinking, and I also noticed yesterday, I'm not going to be one of those people, and I don't think this is a bad idea by the way, that gets shoes for their dogs because the floor gets so hot. I'm going to try and source an outdoor rug today that just goes over the top, because it's really shaded down here, and when they come down the little steps there, they normally like jump on the seating anyway. But for now I'm going to live my Mediterranean dream of being outside, is it al fresco, and having a coffee with my boy. The goods have been acquired, even found an amazing, to be honest, that's exceeded my expectation on price and the fact that it's machine washable. I probably could have got more plants, but I restrained myself because I want to see what works, and I don't want to overload myself because it's so hot today. Ange, look at the straws. Oh my Christ. Oh my God. £5. Treat yourself. Look at them. Which ones do I get? Do I get these ones? Look at that one piece of chocolate cake.
Yeah, I might get it.
No. Oh, I'm eyeing up that donut, I tell you. No.
They are bringing cheesecake over, to be fair.
Well, I just want those strawberries, to be honest. What else are you gonna get?
I don't know, I'm getting really excited, so I'm ordering more.
So we added going to bread sauce to the agenda today. You got 2 loaves. Andrew's got hankering for alioli, and it's the alioli that you can only get from. He just dropped something. You have the urge for alioli today, and it's the alioli that you can only get from Morrison's. The particular one. Is it a Spanish one?
Yeah.
So we went to bread sauce to get some bread, but it didn't end with the bread, did it?
No, it's been 40 quid.
Oh dear, dearie me. But we have got company this evening, so
I know what they're gonna eat.
huh? And I got my straws. Next pit stop, we are in Morrison's, and I hope I don't have a bogey. Oh my God. You're only getting 2?
2 alioli?
Yeah. I thought you would be getting 3.
This is exactly. This takes me back to being like 13 in Spain, eating.
Well, didn't you normally have a packet of crisps and do it? Yeah.
That's high end. This is just like super middle class version of that.
It's gluten free.
700 calories.
Oh well. I just might need access to some water. I thought this one was a good size. So I'm going to do what they do on TikTok. They make a little hole. What do you think? Does it look a bit sad? Seriously, how creative I'm being with these angles. Right. Come on, darling. I offended the beauty community with my dermaplaning of my face, and now people that are really into their gardens and know what they're doing. Okay. Just need to give them a water. Hopefully they'll be happy. Okay, I have an issue. The whole of this needs to come out. Where can I chuck it down the side there? That was a dump load, if there ever was one. I'll tell you what, that's a weed. Is that a weed? Wish there was just like a cleaner way of doing this. I've been inside for a little bit. Let me get some glasses to venture outside. What have we accomplished today, Andrew?
Whoa!
Right, so whilst I was finishing off the vlog, Andrew put the rug down. It does look a little bit sad.
Yeah.
But it'll do the job.
Don't
So
even think about it now.
we just pee-pee boy, you can't pee-pee on it. It's not really the ideal sizing. It kind of needed to be a bit bigger, but they don't exist or they're plastic. Don't. And that just defeats the whole point of the game, really. But you're happy. Just need to get out the sun, really. Oh, I've got pins and needles, so I'm walking funny. Right, what have I accomplished? Well, I made this pot look better with some compost. This is not a yucca, it's a 𝐿𝐶𝐶, so I've been saying that wrong for about a year. Yeah, I potted that one and watered it and it's perked up, which is nice. This one is a hosta that had a load of poo bags on it by the back door, but it obviously made it come back alive again, so that's watered and happy. I really hope this lavender works out, but I feel like this pot was too small for it, but it just means it won't get big, I suppose. And I believe this is English lavender, which I prefer to the French one, because the French one's really big and bulbous. Hopefully I've got that right. I got one peony this year from my peony plant, but it's still looking green and fine, which is amazing. I got my tomato plant. I'm going away for a week, so hopefully we'll continue to thrive if Andrew listens to my instructions. And then I've always had this blackcurrant plant, but it's never produced any blackcurrants until now, so that's nice. And then a blueberry plant here that's never produced anything, but oh well. And then I think this is oregano. I don't know why I decided to put it in there, but it was just missing something here, and I was like, I'm gonna put a herb here. So hopefully that works out. But it's all slowly coming together. I just think pots that don't have anything in them are just looking a bit sad. I need to put something in this one other than a light, but it's fine for now. And I'm really bloody pleased. But if you've made it this far, thank you so much. It was a little bit of an off week, and it was a bit disappointing to not upload on the Thursday with like how well I've been doing, but I'm trying to not get so down about it and just see it as something where I'm clearly capable of being consistent. I just need to stick to it. So this is a bit of a longer vlog this time. I will be uploading this Thursday coming. I'm going down to my mum's on Tuesday morning. She's having an operation, so I'm going to be down there for a week. I've booked in some shoots with some people I used to go to school with that have had children, so that will be fun. I am getting some shorts altered that I lived in last year by my mum's friend. If not, I would have asked my friend Sinead up here to have a little look at them. But because I'm down there for a week, if she's able to see me on the Tuesday when I go down and get them done within a week, that'd be amazing. So yeah, a good few interesting days coming up, so hopefully I have some content for the Thursday. But if not, ask me some questions. We can do a bit of like a Q&A or something. People tend to do that if they're struggling. But I like the 20-minute mark. Use 20-minute vlogs. It's good. Almost as good as these local strawberries. So So I hope you have been enjoying the sun, if you've had any. I look forward to seeing you on our normal Thursdays. Lots of love, hugs and good vibes. Toodaloo.